Yo, what is good, everyone? It's your boy OJ here, and I'm coming at you with another Player Essence Cross Nintendo. It has been a while since I've done one of these, so I'm really excited to get this one going. Once again, I am working on the whole channel restructure. Trust me, you guys are going to love this, but until then, we're just going to have to go with the flow. You know what I'm saying? All right, so let's go ahead and let's get into the best Nintendo news for this week, and we are going to start out with Mighty Number 9 finally has a release date, and there's actually a demo that's live right at this point on Humble Bundle for initial backers. So go ahead and cop that if you guys want to, or pick that up. It's free, so you don't really have to cop it, just got to go download it. And the new release date for Mighty Number 9 on all systems except for I think 3DS, that's coming out at a later time, but the new release date is February 9th 2016 in North America. Europe will be getting it on February 12th. This game has been a long time coming. There's been a lot of drama surrounding the game, a lot of drama surrounding the access page and the community manager. There's been so many issues with the demo being delayed for the initial delay and all sorts of stuff, but it finally has a solid release date. Remember, this is from the Intai Creates. This is from Concept, Keiji Inafune, all of them. Deep Silver's involved, so they will all jointly announce this. It was on the Mighty Number 9 official Twitter page, so it looks like February 9th, 2016 is the date for North America, February 12th for Europe. Are you guys excited? I know I'm ready to play the game. I checked it out at E3. It's solid. It might not look as graphically as awesome as some people thought that a game with its budget of over 4 million should have, or whatever they put into it, but at the same time it still plays really well, and it does feel like Mega Man. So Mega Man fans should be happy with it, should be happy with it when it does launch. So go ahead and pick that up. I think it's going to be a good game. I really do. It's coming to Wii U, which is always good when a good game, you know, Wii U doesn't get as much games as I think it should, so the fact that it is getting a Wii U release, physical and digital, that's definitely awesome. So yeah, Mighty Number 9, February 12th in Europe, February 9th in North America. All right, so let's go ahead and move on to the next story here. We're going to talk about some Media Create numbers. This is for Japan, and these are the sales for the week from September 14th, 2015 through September 20th, 2015. This is the debut of Pokemon Super Mystery Dungeon on the Nintendo 3DS. So of course, Pokemon Super Mystery Dungeon led, and it led with 151,823 units sold, which is not bad. It launched on September 17th, so that really only gave it about three or 4 days to really pick up those sales. So not bad at all, not counting digital. So that's another thing with a lot of these Pokemon games, people like to pick those up digitally as well. So it did pretty well for a spin-off. That's some good money in the Pokemon company's pocket. I think they're charging full price for this type of game too. So at number 2, Super Mario Maker, still holding up strong with 54,544 units for a total of 192,785 units, not counting digital. This is just Japan, so not bad at all. That Super Mario Maker still pulled in more than 50,000 units. That's good. Yokai Watch Busters was number 3. That game's killing. 36,000 units. That was another 36,979 units for a total of 1,527,272. At number 4, we have Dragon Quest VII Journey of the Cursed King from Square Enix on the 3DS, which sold 24,758 units for a total of 758,874, which is also amazing just for a port of the PS2 game. Number 5, we have World Trigger Borderless Mission from Bandai Namco. This is a new release, but it only sold 23,334 units. Not so good. Then, of course, we have Metal Gear. At number 6, Animal Crossing Happy Home Designer, which actually crossed 1 million units just the other week. That sold another 18,000 units. Splatoon sold another 16,000 units plus, for the total on Splatoon is 660,759 units, which is really good. Metal Gear sold on the PS3, so nothing really crazy after that. At the very bottom, we had Mario Kart 8, which of course released more than a year ago. That sold another 4,095 units for a total of 126,412 units. As far as hardware goes, the new Nintendo 3DS was the top selling system. It had over 20, or just the new Nintendo 3DS by itself had 19,811 units. But if you total up all the 3DS models, that was over 27,000 units sold. So that was the top hardware. Number 2 was the PS Vita with 19,471 units. Number 3 was the Wii U with 16,033 units. The PlayStation 4 kind of had a little bit of a dip just because it's going to be getting a price drop pretty soon here. So it dipped down to 8,375 units. And yeah, the PS3 sold 2,400 units. The PS Vita TV sold 739 units. The Xbox One sold 737 units, which is up from the 207 units that it sold last time. So, you know, it's 200 to 700, make a little progress there. All right, so that basically wraps it up for all the numbers there. You want to see the full numbers? Check out the description below, and you can see, I'll take over to Player Sense to where you can see the full numbers. Alright, so we're going to go move on to the next story here, and that is The Legend of Zelda Triforce Heroes. Total weapon count and level count. Both of those have been revealed from the Japanese website. So here are the full list of weapons. So you have the sword, the bow, the bombs, the hookshot, the boomerang, the fire gloves, allows you to throw fire, the water rod allows you to make pillars of water. The wind jar allows you to use gusts of wind to move things, including your teammates. Wow. The hammer allows you to activate switch, but also break a pillar of ice. Okay, so that's pretty cool. Another thing is there will also be a challenge mode. There will also be replay levels with certain conditions imposed on you for the challenge mode. For example, some challenges will give you less hearts, or you'll be chased by a wall master. If you beat these challenges, you'll be rewarded with rare materials. There's a versus mode, boss rush mode, and a daily luck game. All those are included to help with the replay value and also to get materials. Screenshots can be taken and posted to Miiverse. The Legend of Zelda Triforce Heroes will launch on October 22nd in Japan, October 23rd in North America and Europe. So for all of you Legend of Zelda handheld fans, this game is definitely going to be out there for you. It's a multiplayer, online and local. No voice chat, but there's going to be little emoticons and stuff that you can use, or little phrases that you can use to communicate with people. So yeah, I'm not really looking forward to this game too much, but I know a lot of people are, just because they like, you know, Legend of Zelda or Four Swords type experience. And this is definitely that co-op, working with your friends to do Zelda puzzles and dungeons and stuff. So yeah, definitely October 23rd for most of us. All right, let's go ahead and move on to the next story here. And a game that I'm really interested in, The Legend of Legacy demo is live on the eShop. So if you haven't picked this demo up, guys, definitely go out there and pick it up. It's good. I've played this game, and I've been playing this game a lot, the demo. And the really cool thing about this demo is that the demo, it actually transfers over to the full game. So any progress that you make, gold, people that you recruit, all of that will transfer over, and you can pick up right where you left off in the full game. Now the demo starts off from the very full game. You get to pick, they have all the characters that you can select from. You can pick that character, you go right into the beginning, and it's really basically like you downloaded the full game. And it just cuts you off at one point, but it gives you, there's multiple areas to go, there's bosses to fight, you have all the access that you would have if it was the normal full game. And the battle system is really good. I've been enjoying the battle system. It's really unique. Like, you forge contracts with elementals, and each time you forge a contract with an elemental, that will give you a boost. So like, for instance, if you forge a contract with or a contract with the water elements in the area, then you will get extra restored HP and possibly SP after each turn. If you forge a contract with the fire elemental, you will get boosted attack power. And the thing is, when you forge these contracts, only one person, one side can have a contract forged at one time. So let's say the enemy has a contract forged with, or a contract, keep on saying contact or contract, forged like with the fire elemental. You can steal that away by forging your own contract by getting these little items that let you do that. So that's really cool. Also, there's not like any traditional like experience system from what I can see, or maybe they're hiding it in the demo, I'm not sure. But the more you use a certain attack, the more that attack levels up. So each attack actually has a level. So like Wild Swing, for instance, has levels, and the more you use that, the more that attack power will go up. In addition to you just doing attack, that will also go up. Just your attack power will go up. There's 3 base stats. You have attack, you have guard, and you have support. And each formation that you're in, because you can actually do formations that supplement attack, support, and guard, and you can actually put those formations beforehand, and depending on what formation you're in and whether you're in an attack base, you're in a support base, or you're in a guard base, that determines your position on like the little formation guard thing that you have. And support lets you move faster, and you can also it also supports your healing arts more. Attack increases your strength, guard increases your blocking status, and it also lets you block for teammates as well when you're in the guard formation. So I mean, this game, there's a lot of stuff to it. If it seems confusing, you just have to check out the demo for yourself. I'm really liking what they're doing. They're really mixing it up. You can speed up the battles just by pressing the A button, because it is a traditional turn-based game, which I should mention that. And the art style is very Bravely Default-ish, and I love how everything just kind of pops up as you run by, like a pop-out book or like a storybook or something. So that's interesting as well. All right, so I think I talked enough about The Legend of Legacy. Right now, the full game will launch in October 13th, so it is coming up very soon here for us in North America. Unfortunately for Europe, you guys have to wait a little bit longer. It's coming in January 22nd. It's just because you guys have to it's probably because you guys have to translate it to all the different languages. So North America gets it on October 13th. Europe will be getting the game on January 22nd. So go check out the demo on the eShop right now. The Legend of Legacy, really good game. I think it's the next Bravely Default. All right, next we're going to move on to Fast Racing Neo. Yes, this game is still on track for a December launch on the Wii U eShop, but now we have new details on Hero Mode. And what Hero Mode is, it is actually aimed at people who like F-Zero. So there will be an unlockable challenge mode called Hero Mode, and it's unlockable after some progress in the speed classes in the campaign. It's designed to offer substantial challenge, so that's where it comes from. F-Zero boost energy meter also has functions as a shield mode and must finish first in the race to unlock the next one. So it's pretty hardcore. It's really fast. There's going to be a lot of stuff thrown at you, and that's really for like the F-Zero enthusiasts. And I'm telling you, Shin'en, they are really knowing what to do with this type of game to try to get F-Zero fans on board, and really just anybody. I'm buying the game. I'm not a big racing game guy, but I'm going to buy the game because you can see that they're putting effort into this game, and you can see that they really care about the players when Shin'en makes a game. It's the same reason why I bought The Witcher 3, just because I wasn't really interested in the game because I played Witcher 1 and Witcher 2, but I bought it just so I could support CD Projekt Red, because these guys really care about the players. They're really invested. They do what they have to do, and Shin'en is the same way. I will always buy their games, even though I'm not like super excited about a lot of the type of games that they make. I always buy their games because I support hardworking developers. So this is really cool. And remember, Fast Racing Neo already has online multiplayer. It has split screen, 60 frames per second, native 720p. This game is going to be amazing. It's going to be a $20 game probably on the eShop, and I'm looking forward to playing this a lot with a lot of you guys out there. So let me know what you guys think about Hero Mode and Fast Racing Neo in the comment section below. All right, so we're going to move on to the main topic here, and that is Walmart. We're going to be talking about Walmart and how they actually combined the Wii U and 3DS sections under one Nintendo branding, classic logo red. I love this. I love this. I love this. Now, this might not be permanent, as Shadow Fox Infinite has pointed out on one of the articles where I saw this, but at the same time, I think that this could be Nintendo's future in the next generation, and if they release a fusion system, or if they release the system where it's a handheld and it's a console and they can both share games, communicate with each other, you just buy a Nintendo game under the classic red Nintendo logo. So let me tell you guys something. Let me tell you guys a story. There was a time when Nintendo released this system. It was called the Super Nintendo, and it came out with that classic red Nintendo logo. It was a time when RPGs like Chrono Trigger and Secret of Mana and Secret of Evermore and Earthbound and Lufia and all of these amazing games ruled the land, in addition to your Marios, in addition to your Zeldas, the Link to the Past. They had F-Zero, they had Pilot Wings. There was a time, and that was the time when this red logo was just dominant in this industry. Am I a little nostalgic? Yes. Am I maybe a little loopy because I think this could mean Nintendo's going back to the roots a little bit? Maybe it's not that, but I love it because I never did like the separation. I at least wanted it to be like, hey, can we at least get a 3DS player on the Wii U, just so Wii U dudes can experience what the 3DS has to offer? Because I think the 3DS is like the real Super Nintendo. It has all of the awesome RPGs, it has all the classic flair, it has Fire Emblem, it has it doesn't have F-Zero, but it had a Star Fox, a remake, but it was still an amazing remake of Star Fox. It has just all this stuff, and heck, Star Fox was on that's where it started, Super Nintendo. So I mean, it had all this stuff that embodied what the Super Nintendo was, and I really want Nintendo to go back to that. Now, I hate to bring up the NX again, but if Nintendo did this with the NX, like let's just say the NX Portable, the NX Console, they have the red logo, they have, hey, you just buy a game, it's there. They go back to making the awesome RPGs. Come on, this cannot be stressed enough. Nintendo needs to go back to doing that for the home consoles, not just 3DS RPGs, not just handheld RPGs, but the awesome console RPGs for people can sit at home and play on their TV. I'm telling you, Nintendo can be restored to once again what they were. But I mean, Nintendo's still amazing, don't get me wrong. The 3DS is still a boss. That's still the best selling system this generation. But I would like a way to play it on my home TV when I'm at home instead of having to look at a small screen. So Walmart did combine the sections there, and I just love it. I just love that classic logo. This could be a sign of Nintendo's future. It could help with branding. A lot of people get confused. Wii U, 3DS, DS, all that stuff. I don't get confused, and I think most people don't, but it's out there, I guess. So this could be something that they're going to be doing in the future. I don't know. We're just going to have to wait and see. So let me know what you guys think about this. I would love to hear your thoughts. All right, so that wraps up for this PE Cross Nintendo. This was your boy OJ casting this one. Make sure you hit that like button if you did like this video. It lets me know that you guys want more content just like this. And also subscribe to Player Essence for more news, reviews, trailers, tips, and tricks on all things gaming. Thank you so much for listening, guys, and we will see you for the next one. Peace.